Mic test, mic test. Mic test, mic test. Are we live? Okay, let me check. Are we live? Okay, let me see. Are we live? Oh, they're like, hi, good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to this week's Bursa stock selection. Come in. 21 of you, if you can hear me and see the image clearly, please give me a shout out at the comments field. All right, those of you who are returning members, welcome back, and for those of you who are new, welcome to this week's webinar. Okay, we are going to look for post-pandemic play. Hey, Perry, 好戏在后头. I prepare something later. Wait for more people to come in. 84 of you cross 100. We will start. Okay, hope this week we can break 500. This week we break 500. Okay, everything we do, we must have goal. We must have an objective. So tonight objective, no 550, no go sleep. Everybody please stay online. So everybody can see the image loud and clear. Image and voice loud and clear. Okay, those of you who are here already, please help me share. Thanks, Shibudan, thank you. Okay, we are over 100. Yeah. For what is a very good stock? For what? Hi, Calvin. For what sell coffee one? For what sell coffee, right? Okay. Actually, there's nothing to be happy, seriously. Because two other stock disappointed with their earnings. But we will come to that later. I'm a very optimistic person. I like to celebrate first before we talk about the two bloody hell stock. Okay, those are Tiguan and FP Group. Tiguan not so bad. Later I'll explain to you. See, I already downloaded the report. Going to share with you why it's not so bad. Okay, but FP Group, I don't even bother to going to show you the result. Piece of, okay, cannot be too vulgar. FP Group disappointing. Tomorrow I'm going to log in my profit. I have bought it since like what, June, whole until now, right? The bloody trend until now. So finally it is time to say goodbye for this quarterly earnings. Okay, so we wait for more people to come in. All right, I think 160 we are good to go. So I have prepared this song for everybody. This song goes very nice indeed. Very nice. It goes very well with this song, this chart. Bloody big. Yeah, finally. but nothing to do with the coffee. Okay, yes, nothing to do with coffee lah. Okay, Pohua is a furniture manufacturer, but yeah, I see Pohua remind me of white coffee. Okay, come seriously, let's come down. Get back to business. So for the screener tonight, for screener tonight, yeah, I don't have to use this CNX app. For the Singapore Traders Club, you have to use CNX app together with me because there is very little stocks if you use Trend Master and pullback only. So for Malaysia, no need lah, too many already. Okay, so we're just going to stick with the two strategies that we always use. And last trading day. Okay, let's go to the price chart. Okay, the first thing that we want to do, as usual, is to study the market strength index to know where are we now. Okay, it blew my mind. It blew my mind. Okay, so over the past week, since the last time I spoke to you, what has happened to the stock market? Vaccine. Okay, they found two strong vaccine, effective vaccine that's going to cause the demise of the glove stocks, okay, for in terms of trading. Okay, these two vaccines, one is from Pfizer, one is from Moderna. So both of them registered more than 90% effective rates. And this reminds me of the Corona vac by China. Okay, by China. China long time ago, 2 months ago, already said they have the vaccine, but the World Health Organization doesn't recognize it, and we have very little news on the Corona vac. Okay, so then since the Moderna result is out, okay, by the way, Pfizer ends the trial already, so confirm 95% efficiency. So it's going to seek emergency use authorization. Now, with the vaccine news confirmed, that means there will be vaccine. Okay, the other thing that can spur the market on will be the schedule of the vaccine. Okay, so if they start to talk about weeks, okay, instead of months to administer the vaccine, the stock market may rally again. Okay, S&P may bring to all-time high. Our market will drag along with those post-pandemic play. All the COVID-19 stocks will kena. Okay, will kena. So this is something that we want to pay attention to tonight. So this is a fresh news. Okay, it is just over a few hours ago, 7:56 p.m. So today, okay, so 5 days ago, you heard about Pfizer with the trial, okay, 95%, but now it end the trial. Now it already seek for approval. So things are moving very fast. Just as I was sharing with at the Singapore SGX stock selection last night, that I think the world government are going to work closely together and quickly push out this vaccine, because the world economy buay tahan already. Okay, any more delay, the economy may really go into a depression version 2. Okay, the last one was 1929, so it could go that worse. Right? So therefore, I think they're going to work together and quickly push this thing out. And it will be more efficient and on time this time round, because Donald Trump is no longer the president. Okay, so Joe Biden, I believe he's a more friendlier guy for world peace. Okay, so therefore, I believe it will fly. Okay, it will fly. So the stock market right now, if you look at the KLSE Strength Index, okay, so this is the strength index. I always plot these two lines. Now, 2 weeks ago, I talked about this low. I said this is the low that is a good time to pick up stocks. You just have to trust that it's going to bounce, because it bounced 3 times. So the 4th time, indeed, it bounced, and we are into 2 weeks of rally. Now, I have expected the market to fall once it hit this green zone, but it did not fall and continue to go greener. Okay, but why? What happened here? It's because of the vaccine. Vaccine out provided a push for the market, a catalyst for the market, and therefore it continued to rally. Okay, so this is good news. Now, without Donald Trump, is a twin good news, double good news. 喜事连双 double. They say happiness or fortune travel in pairs. So indeed it does. Okay, so hopefully we have a good, nice rally, just like April, May, and June. But this may mean bad news for the glove stocks. Okay, but anyway, glove stocks since last week already dumped all, so it shouldn't affect us anymore. Okay, so now for those of you who are new here, what is this KLSE Strength Index? Okay, now this index tracks the top active stocks traded in Bursa. So once you see this index starts to go and trade higher, okay, well, again, KLSE Strength Index is not the KLCI 30 component stock. It is trading stocks with higher than average trading volume. What are they doing? Okay, so you can see this index climb up. It means a lot of stocks are going higher. If you see this index coming down, a lot of stocks are coming lower. So right now you are seeing it climbs up since the beginning of November until today. This is bullish. Okay, a lot of stocks are trending higher now, especially 23rd next week. Okay, in fact, this week already started, but next week is the all important week because it's the week of earnings. A lot of companies are going to announce its earnings. Okay, so whatever stocks you have, okay, it's like a report card. Okay, just like you go for an exam, this is the result release date. So if you buy lousy company with lousy earning, you have to watch out. If the earning come out to stun you, the stock may go down. No more limit down. I don't think it will limit down. Maybe 3-5% down, or have to decide whether to get out of the stock. Now, those stocks that is traditionally strong should continue to do well. Okay, should continue to do well. So if they pull stunner and doesn't go up anymore, or even reported lousy earnings like FP Group, then the share price may be punished like me. Okay, remember this stock me? Well, this one reported lousy earnings. Every day, it has got high hopes. You know, the market has high hopes about me achieving another good set of results. Scarly, the result come out is lousy. Okay, that means they missed the earnings and the stock got punished. Okay, now it's stabilizing. So where is it going? We don't know yet because we couldn't see very clearly the buyer are in control or not. So I will not touch this stock as of now. Okay, now granted, it may continue to float up. You know, you can float up to 460, 470 on light volume, but if it comes down, right, you don't want to be the baby holding on to the stock. Okay, so what I am doing is more cautious. I want to see how it tests the selling. Is there a lot of sellers? Is there? Are there a lot of sellers? Not is there. Lousy English. Okay. Oh, Sui Chuan was saying next week is also budget bill voting. Alamak. So next week after the earnings, everybody has to be careful. Okay, have to be careful because the budget bill voting is there. Okay, so if they start to quarrel in the parliament, maybe political reason this stock market may fall. Okay, so this is the KLSE Strength Index. Now, I want to share with you one lesson that those of you who, how many of you are new here, by the way? Can I show by show of hands? Sorry, by a show of comments. Okay, if you are new, comments new. Let me see how many of you are new. Oh, now this is our only way of interaction. Okay, so I hope you can participate. 唔該晒啊，唔該晒 in advance. Hi Pixie, hi Kenji. Right, those of you who are new, yes, I start to see all the comment new already. Okay, very good, very good. Okay, so you are new, you may not know what is this index about, right? Very curious, right? Okay, so this is what we use to check out what is the market breadth doing. Is it most of stocks going up or coming down? All right, so just now I give you an introduction, you should know already, yeah? Okay, now the other thing I want to highlight to you is whenever the market starts to come down, a lot of people will give up monitoring the market, or it goes in the sideway like this. Okay, will give up on the stock market. They are only interested in the market when it's already in the green zone. That means it's already up. Okay, so therefore, if you want to benefit from investment, okay, if you are really serious and committed about wanting to be a successful investor, you need to be in the stock market every single day, every single week. Okay, reason being, when the market is down, doesn't mean you switch off and go away. If you go away, you may miss the bounce and come back at the top again, only to be squeezed by the market going down. You lost interest again, and then the market goes up without you again. Okay, so whenever the market is coming down, you must be an optimistic person. Okay, optimistic person. I'm talking history with you tonight. Just think about for the past 10, 20 years. Since when has the market crashed down and never go up? Never. Okay, so whenever market is down, it is like a great Malaysia sale. good stocks will be offered at the cheap. So if you know how to recognize good companies, know how to time your entry and looking at the candles, the volume to identify which chart to buy, you sapu them when the stock is bouncing up. Okay, when the stock is bouncing up. Then when you go into this green zone, you will be riding on to profit. Sui sui. Okay, so that is how it is done using this KLSE Strength Index. So let me go through the list of stocks on my left. This is the screening results for tonight. You see, pretty long. So we're going to go through those stocks that I am interested in before I throw open to the floor, and then you can ask any stocks, then we can see any good lobangs or not. Right, so I'm going down this list. Air Asia, the first one. These three I'm not interested. Now Air Asia will be my post-pandemic play. Okay, the thing about airlines, you have to be careful about airlines is before they start to make money, okay, before they become profitable again, right, there is a risk that they may run out of cash. Okay, they may run out of cash. They may need to raise fund, issue rights, issue bonds, and all this thing. So it is a race against time. Now with the vaccine already out and confirmed, okay, they are seeking emergency authorization. One is authorized. China, US, everybody will start to share their vaccine all around the world. Okay, the world will start to function again. And then Air Asia will be a race against time. Can it fly? Okay, can it fly and make money before the cash burns out? Okay, before the cash burns out. So this is my concern when I want to buy Air Asia. I know it's very cheap, 65 cents, 25 cents, but I am wary about the debt level. Okay, can they even sustain first before they see daylight when the vaccine is rolled out and everybody can fly again? So that is the risk that you as an investor, okay, actually not investor lah. There is a new name that I coined together with the members. We are called SpecuVestor. Okay, SpecuVestor. That means we use TA together with FA. If a FA company is good, we still use TA to time our entry to give us the highest chance that this stock is not going to play us out. Okay, that's how we look at it. So if you look at Air Asia chart, this is confirmed selling. This is stopping volume, low volume. Okay, so typically when I see this kind of stock, I would love to see a few more candles with low volume. And at the next white candle is where we can buy. Now, today already, we have this new Pfizer going to send for authorization. So tomorrow, if this proves to be the catalyst, the market goes up, then what is the level we're looking at? Okay, so you flip over to the weekly chart, you could see that the buyers come already. Okay, so this is Wednesday night. So Wednesday night, you're looking at a long tail. So my thinking is by Friday, can Air Asia close at 83.5 cents or better to give us a strong white candle? Okay, to give us a strong white candle. So for it to do that on the weekly chart, on the daily chart, it only have 2 days left. So Thursday or Friday, it must go up. Okay, so as a trader, you have to decide. Okay, do you want or do you think that the post-pandemic play Air Asia will be able to go up? Then you take your trade Thursday or Friday. Okay, now as of now, I'm looking at the S&P 500 futures. There seems to be very little reaction to the Pfizer news. Okay, very little reaction. It isn't up 1%. It's only up, let me see, only up 0.25% in the futures market. So seems like that news about seeking emergency use authorization is not very bullish, this news. Oh, maybe already factored in this rally. Okay, so my thought about post-pandemic play is the vaccine is here already lah, or it's already here, so we shouldn't doubt it anymore. There are a lot of talks about, oh, you shoot vaccine into people, you also need to wear gloves and all that, blah blah blah. Not important, because the stock, the price doesn't go up anymore. Okay, doesn't go up anymore. But more importantly is your thinking, your thesis, investment thesis must fit the price action. So now if you're talking about post-pandemic play, Air Asia has been whacked down because of the pandemic. Nobody is flying or limited flying. Therefore, the earnings revenue all kena, right? So our bet is it's going to recover. And the next earnings, let's see, when is the next earnings for Air Asia? Now, this is another tool built by ChartNexus, okay? So this is my own tool. So we are going to use this to check out the fundamentals as well as the earnings data. Okay, see, high debt, worse. This is what I'm afraid of. I don't know whether it will go into P17. So have to be careful when you bet on AirAsia. Later, I got one more post-pandemic play to share. Okay, so this is the earnings of AirAsia. You can see it's declining. Now, even before the pandemic, I wasn't interested, okay, in AirAsia. But then, because this pandemic, it is shot damn bloody low, so there should be a bounce in AirAsia, a significant bounce, maybe 20-30% kind of range that we can benefit from. Let's check the earnings. So in next week, 27th of November, may be the earnings for AirAsia. Likely to be back. Okay, likely to be back. So that earnings shouldn't be a benchmark of the performance anymore. It should be, the stock should be looking forward to post that earnings. This 27 earnings is not important. Okay, it should be the February one. Let's see, is it February? February, yes, 27th of February. So from November to 27th of February, what is the catalyst for AirAsia to go up? That will be the, okay, over here, February. Okay, let me move the vertical line. Okay, so this will be the week where AirAsia is going to report earnings. So from here to here, in between, there will be catalyst, okay, for AirAsia stock price to go up. And that will be the schedule of the vaccine. It means when will the Malaysians get the vaccine? And okay, firstly, the infection rate must drop. Now every day 1,000 plus, 1,000 plus. So that one must come down first. And then you have the politic issue, that one must settle. Then the vaccine. Okay, so these are the three things that can affect the AirAsia share price. So along the way, all we need to do, very simple, is to look out for this kind of pattern in the volume. High volume, low volume. When high volume, we want to see buying. This one not buying. Okay, so low volume, and then when the buyer return, this is where we want to buy. So we want to observe for this particular pattern from December all the way to February. Okay, all the way to February, these 3 months. Okay, before the next earning. Especially if you pay attention to the news that, okay, they started to fly, more and more people, earnings improve. You don't need AirAsia to immediately turn profitable. No. So long it is performing better than November earnings, the share price will fly. Okay, so that is AirAsia for you. Next stock will be BTEC. Okay, now BTEC is a very, very slow stock. Okay, so if you open up the chart like this, you can see the volume is very low. It's because of the high volume here. So we just need to zoom into this part of the chart. Okay, so from the chart, you can see that the buyers actually come back into the stock this week with high volume spike over here. Tapi the volume spike is not the most bullish, because if this is at this level, it will be even better. Okay, but no complaints, because overall the chart, you can see the buyers are in control. Okay, and the selling today, I like to see this kind of selling. Long black candle with low volume. So this kind of long black candle not supported by high volume tells me that it is not seller in control yet. Okay, but of course, there's another thing that can happen is it can continue to float lower and lower like this on low volume, or then you see patient, you don't know when to cut. Okay, so therefore for BTEC, hopefully in 2 days time, okay, we are able to see the white candle with higher volume than this black candle. Then we know that this is the shakeout of the wick holders. You can check from the weekly chart. Okay, weekly chart, you can see this is this week candle. It's only Wednesday, so it will only close and finish like this on Friday. So this is the transaction volume for the past 3 days, plus another 2 more days. We are already more than the last 3 weeks. So if you can close a white candle, we have a chance that next week in the earnings, like, it could report better earnings. So BTEC next 2 days is key to watch. Dayang, forget it, not the time yet. Dayang, not the time yet. Can it be a post-pandemic play? I am very cautious, because we need to see more economic activities, and the best is Petronas dish out contracts. Okay, that means they spend on the OPEX and CAPEX. Right now, don't have. Right now, they scale down. So scale down, all the Dayang, Perdana, Cherubin, all these all die. Okay, so not the time to pick them up yet, so I will skip. Now, D-Pharma, a lot of members ask me about D-Pharma. Okay, my thought is D-Pharma right now, it is not the best kind of chart to trade. Okay, it doesn't give me that. You see right here, black candle, high volume or selling. Then after that, don't want to go down. Now today, return of buyer. So there is a now with this vaccine news, right? I think after the market closed, there was this news about signing of the vaccine delivery or something like this. Okay, the contract bidding. So we don't know who win. We don't know how much is the contract. So this is like betting Iris to win the immigration project, the software project, desoning all these MYEG. So to me, that one I do not have a lot of advantage or edge in forecasting whether the price can go up or down, because I don't know whether it can win the contract or not. But what we can predict easily, okay, not easily lah, easier is earnings. Okay, some company has got very predictive earnings, so we can just follow those company and it will make it easier to trade, like for what, like Lian Hin, like Homeritz, these companies, okay, furniture manufacturers. So later we come to their FA. So the Pharma, as of now, I am still not, I don't have the intention to trade it yet, because you can see it is really not going anywhere. Ding dong, ding dong. I do not understand. I'm neutral about the chart at the moment. No big clue. Okay, no big clue. E&O, no. FP Group. Okay, FP Group, I have this stock for a damn bloody long time. Today it announced its earnings and it's bad. Okay, it's bad. The earnings per share is really bad. Okay, so no wonder this stock has been in a sideways range from August until November. So tomorrow, FP Group, I think the face of FP Group is going to open lower and then trade lower from there. Okay, to reflect the poor earnings. Okay, so 92 cents is a support. Can it do a me? That means come down first and then trade sideways. That one, I don't know. But because I have got this stock since June, it is still a very good profit for me. I'm going to lock it in. Okay, so those members who are online and you have FP Group together with me, tomorrow we shall lock in the profit for FP Group. Okay, I'm not interested to ride this trend anymore. Okay, 5 months already, very long already. Okay, so FP Group last year very easy to trade. This year start to hunter taki for a reason. You see, last year when we traded FP Group, so easy. This year, walao, wait until grow older already. MCO over, MCO 2 times already. This stock still doesn't want to break 120. Also, it is time to call back your cash, lock in the profit for FP Group. Okay, so you wait for my opening bell tomorrow. The strategy to lock in the profit will be shared. It will be similar as me, actually. Similar as how we do for me. Construction company, I do not think the time yet. Okay, so I totally don't want to look at it with my chocolate, GCB chocolate. Okay, GCB personally is a big miss for me. So I cry myself to sleep every night because of GCB. Okay, so today I was pretty happy to sorry, today I was a bit happy to see that it came down instead of going up. Okay, a bit black-hearted, a bit black-hearted. Okay, but I'm human after all, because I don't have so sore eye. Okay, but then more importantly is, you see this black candle, right? It has got no volume lah. So those of you who has GCB, it's not the end game yet. It's not the end game yet. Okay, there is still there's still 好戏在后头, there's still show. Okay, so but you have to be careful. This GCB, the last time I buy, it 他妈的 pull back like this, low volume and then suddenly accelerate in the selling. So the GCB earnings, I'm actually not confident. That is why I did not buy GCB. Okay, that is why I did not buy GCB after I sold, because I am not exactly confident about its earnings. Okay, you see, the pattern is like FP Group. Doesn't trend one, some more come down. Okay, so I'm very cautious. So those of you who have GCB, maybe this time, this season, the earnings may not be strong. So you have to watch out for it. In fact, there are a lot of nasty surprise in this November earnings season. You have got FP Group disappoints. You have got me disappointed. You have got okay, Glove stock is special lah. The earnings is good. The price doesn't go up. Okay, so only two. The rest, Penta also, Penta Master. Okay, Pentan Master also the same. Okay, so have to be cautious. All these, the trend doesn't trend up one, have to be careful. Unlike UWC, you can see the trend sui, very, very nice. Okay, swee very, so unlikely it will stun because before the earnings a trend up. Okay, GCB and FP Group sama doesn't trend up. Okay, doesn't trend up. So I am very cautious about the earning, especially this high volume. It doesn't continue and pull back with low volume. So watch out, watch out. Okay, Thursday, Friday, I'll be with you. So you will never walk alone. Oh, you never walk alone. Copy Liverpool. Okay. On the weekly chart, you do see this long upper tail. Okay, but it's only Wednesday. So Thursday, Friday, if it can close at a high, then it's no problem. Okay, so let's see when is the earnings for GCB. GCB. Oh, 18. That means it's maybe tomorrow, no? GCB earning. GCB earning maybe tomorrow. Have to be careful. Somehow it looks like FP Group to me. Oh, my sixth sense, my gut sense, my gut feeling tells me I have to be careful. This I'm suspicious about the earning. Okay, so those of you who got GCB, watch out. Could be tomorrow earnings. Is it maybe already out? Let me refresh my earnings page to see. Okay, GCB not out yet. So watch out. Okay, could be tomorrow lunch or after the market close for GCB. Gets Bursa warned me not to trade it, so I will not trade it. Great Tech. See, I'm a very obedient investor. One Bursa say don't touch, I don't touch. Great Tech. Okay, Great Tech. No clue to buy yet. Okay, no clue to buy. It's like UWC already up, so waiting for the earnings. It's too close to the earnings, so I preferably buy before the earnings, like in October will be good. So now already November, too close to earning. I don't want to pick it up. So if you have it, there isn't any selling yet, so you can rest in peace. Sorry, not in peace. You can rest assured. Okay, rest assured, not rest in peace. Rest assured that so far so good. So far so good. Okay, Great Tech. Okay, and let's see the F. Okay, Great Tech is a new company. Okay, Hexa no longer interested, but long time never see the chat. Let me take a look. Yeah, boring. So don't waste time. Hibiscus oil, not the time. HD Padu software. Okay, no, I don't like the chart. Let me see. Daily chart. Actually si bui pai lah. Actually it's not too bad, but let me see. When is the earnings for HD Padu? HD Padu won a few contract over the last few months and recalls. I haven't followed this stock for, oh my god. It's not really very strong company. Okay, this is the health check. Okay, the financial health check based on the annual report. So we have an algo to run through them and then rate them according to the dividend, the operation. The HC stands for health check. Operation, you are talking about the net income and revenue trend. Okay, cash flow, and then debt level. Ooh, very high. It's how profitable is the company, effectiveness, the return on equity, financial health check is it able to pay the interest on the debt? Okay, so these are the few metrics that we look at. So looks like, okay, based on the annual health check on the annual reports, okay, it doesn't look very good, but then the last 3 quarters it is making money. Okay, so if you buy HD Padu, you are betting that the next quarter coming in is going to continue to grow its earning. If turn the corner since 2019 Q4, since it's trending up, I should give it a chance. Let's take a look. When is the earnings? Next week is the earnings. Okay, so I'm going to flip over to quarterly and try to guess whether there's any upside or not. Earnings per share growth. Walao, 244%. A bit 夸张, a bit 夸张. Okay, never mind. Let's come down here and play around with this figure. Okay, let's say it increased by 50%. How is the price target going to be? 158. So what is the share price doing now? Wow, about 158 already. So you see the upside is limited. So if I want to play HD Padu, okay, I am factoring in a 100% earnings growth. Okay, I'm factoring in 100% earnings growth for 210, which Do you think it's possible? 210. Okay, if we achieve 100% growth, then you will see $2.10 as the price target for HD Padu based on earnings projection. Okay, PE is low, 12 times, 12.3 times, so it is quite reasonable. Price to book ratio is below 1. Interesting. Okay, but this one works better for banks, not for software company. Okay, so I'm torn right now. So this is actually what I do every night. You know, I look at good charts, then I look at the earnings, then I need to figure out, okay, how likely is it going to make better earnings? Let's say this is 44.4 cents. This is 5.6 cents. Okay, so it is about 25%, but this is 1.3. So this is the one that caused a big jump. Okay, and before COVID, it didn't really achieve. The highest before COVID is this 5.6 cents. So how likely is it going to make more than 5.6 cents? So if I project 100% earnings growth, I'm looking at another 8.8 cents. Seems like it's impossible. Seems like it is impossible. Okay, so therefore I will skip it because it is too close to the 158, which is the 50%. Okay, unless it make 100%, which is very, very unlikely. So this is how I choose what stock to trade. From this list of stock, not every stock is signal come, signal just trade. No, that way if you trade based on technical analysis, blindly buy signal, just buy like this, okay, you will cut loss until key sell. Okay, you will lose until whole cham. So cannot do it like that. You need to understand what is this stock doing. Okay, like I traded HD Padu before, so I know it's doing software services. Okay, and it has got two car park, managing two car park in Penang and so on. Okay, and I look at the chart, not so bad. It is seems like buyer in control kind of chart. So there is a good chance that it can actually pop up. Now, those of you who know a little bit of TA, cup and handle formation as well. So technical chart, this stock is good. Okay, it's just that based on the earnings, how likely is it going to make 100% earnings or even 50%? Okay, so that is the decision point. Okay, and next week is the results. Okay, so maybe you can go in for a quick in, quick out kind of technical trade. Okay, so that means pure speculation, not a very safe way to do it lah. Okay, so this will be a speculative trade if you are interested in HD Padu. Right, IFCA, something that we already have. Okay, it is very, very torturing, very, very slow. Every day up a bit, but it is still up lah. Or it is still up, just that it is damn bloody slow. I think waiting for the earnings. Okay, waiting for the earnings. So let's take a look at IFCA, the company. Okay, it is a good company. Okay, it is a good company, much better than just now you saw the Air Asia and the HD Padu. Okay, based on the annual report. So let's go to the TTM, and then you can see that there is earnings recovering. Okay, earnings growth. Q2 is better than Q1 by miles. Okay, by miles. So there is a good chance that IFCA earning can continue to grow because it has done well. Okay, when it's doing well, the earnings per share is 1.9 cent. Okay, about 1.9 cent there about. Okay, now it has come down because of the COVID. So now it is reporting like half a cent. The last one is close to 1 cent. So it is recovering, you see. So when it recover and it can get more contract, more deals, maybe it can get up to as high as 1.9. Of course, I don't expect it to immediately report 1.9 lah. If it reports that, that is a bonus. Okay, so if you can recover and just post like 1.2, 1.3, 1.4 cents is good enough. Okay, the share price should move. Also, therefore, for IFCA, I believe there is an upside. So let's take a look at the projection. Okay, projection for IFCA. Okay, if we achieve a 45% growth, okay, we're looking at 68 cents. What is it doing now? 43.5 cents. Okay, so you see, at 45% growth, oops, what come? 45% growth. Okay, so let's say it do only a very decent 25% growth. 59 cents. Even at a very lowly 25% growth, we can still expect 59 cents. So therefore, there is upside in IFCA, and that is why I buy IFCA, you see. So for all the members who got this IFCA, right, this is the reason why IFCA was a pick. Although I didn't cover it during our webinar because as our group get bigger, I need to, I cannot, I need to protect the stocks that we are trading. Only broadcast, and then those who manage to get it will get it. Okay, so if I share beforehand, okay, the word get out into the market, then it will not be true demand by the market. Okay, it will be like, oh, everybody know that, oh, Chart Nexus is looking at IFCA, then die. Or the stock may move without us inside. Okay, so let me go down the list. Jakes, I'm not interested anymore. K Power, another miss. Okay, K Power is another miss. This November, I never go to the temple. Never go to temple to pray. So miss GCB, miss K Power. Okay, those of you who got K Power, no hurry to sell, no hurry to sell. You can see that just started. So there is no selling yet. Okay, I got a lot of this type of question like, okay, do I need to sell now? The stock is not moving up anymore. Okay, stock is not moving up anymore, it's true, but do you see any sell reason, any sell candle here? I don't see any sell candle. Okay, so no sell candle, why you want to sell leh? Correct or not? Maybe it is just consolidating, waiting for the earnings to pop up some more. Okay, K Power announced a stock split, very powerful stock split, 1-4. 1-4, so very, very powerful stocks, and some more got free warrants. So this company is doing damn bloody well. If you manage to catch it below 4 ringgit, you hang on to it. Okay, this one, don't worry, no vaccine can cause it to come down. It's doing power utility, should be safe. Okay, even with the vaccine coming out, unlike the glove, okay, so this one is very, very safe. So long you don't see any sell, don't worry. Okay, don't worry, just hold on to your dear life. Let me see what else. No more. Revenue, actually, I am interested. Revenue, I'm actually interested. But then, because revenues, earnings come from terminal payment. Now it's still EMCO, called CMCO, CMCO, conditional MCO. So, I'm not too sure if people really spend at the terminal or not. Okay, terminal or not. So that means you swipe your credit card or you use the digital payment at the merchant or not. Okay, so last earnings, it wasn't very good. Okay, so right now, it is like something like a post-pandemic really. Also recently, it signed a contract with, I forgot who. Okay, it recently signed a contract that should be bullish for the stock. But then without the earnings coming in, I am not too sure that it will continue the uptrend. Okay, last year was fun. Last year was fun. Okay, after this bloody code. Okay, last year was, okay, revenue, you must understand this stock. After IPO, all the way up. Okay, along the way, we are talking about digital payment. Okay, even the government budget in 2019 cater for 30 ringgit. Everybody got 30 ringgit to let you experience, okay, to let you experience how to use digital payment. So long you use it, you got this 30 ringgit to use. Remember 2019? Okay, so that was the time where revenue is in play, very shook. Okay, keep going higher and higher. But after COVID, Sabo, then bloody hell need to relook at it already. Okay, so right now it's really pulling back because of the earnings wasn't strong. Okay, it reported earnings in August. Okay, says that because of the transaction not there, therefore the revenues drop. Okay, so therefore I am still monitoring. Okay, still monitoring based on the chart wise. Okay, chart wise, you do see the setup that we like. Okay, going up, increasing buying, coming down, nobody want to sell, go up again, and now pull back again. So the pattern is there already. Okay, so I think I will just KIV first. When the time comes to buy, then I will share the trading plan with you members. Okay, so right now just hang on and wait. Okay, let's be patient because the earnings are November. I'm pretty sure because revenue I traded last year. Last year we have a big win on revenue because of the earnings. Finally, 21st next week. Oh, anyway, still got cash, so maybe for old time's sake. You see last year November, okay, last year November. I know November, no, I know November earning because I was at Sabah. There you go. You see, I draw. This is drawn. You remember, this is drawn last year, no, last year. Okay, I was in Sabah. Okay, this Jettison or Jetson jetty there. The hotel there, you know, having the buffet breakfast and then looking at the chart and it announced the earnings, the growth was like very good, 25 or 35%. So therefore, it is stuck in my head. Okay, the pattern is so obvious. Take a look. If I put you in the teleporter and bring you back to the past, November 2019, you will also know how to trade before the rally happened. Take a look. Okay, can you see buyer in control? If you can see buyer in control, give me a like. Give me a like if you can see buyers in control. $501 packs. Thank you very much for hitting 500. Can I be greedy a little bit? Can I be greedy a little bit? 贪心一点点. 500 of you, if everybody share one time, hit 600 easily so that we achieve a new record like the Bursa Strength Index. Okay, I hope everybody do me this favor. Let Xiao Di see 600 tonight. Okay, so let's continue. So this is last time. So right now, it is the same pattern again. So actually, I'm tempted to want to trade this revenue. So I KIV. So now we KIV two stock. Okay, revenue for revenue. If vaccine is in next year, everybody starts to go to the shopping center, go to the restaurant, the revenue definitely will increase. Okay, so this is one stock we want to continue to monitor. HD Padu is just a speculative play. Now, I myself not really keen in speculative play after my decades in the stock market. Okay, nowadays I go for good companies instead of speculation. So now I have got revenue, I may give HD Padu a miss. Now, heck, even if I buy revenue, let's say tomorrow, next week earnings is bad, okay, price come down, I'm pretty sure this is the low already. It will not go lower. Okay, it will not go lower because this is the worst of the pandemic. Going forward, vaccine already out. I think it's a no-brainer that this revenue is going to continue its uptrend. Okay, I'd rather buy revenue than G packet. Let's put it this way. Okay, if you compare the two companies, this one walao eh, every time trap the retail investor. Very cruel, very cruel. Okay, it's a very tricky stock. If you compare the fundamentals between revenue, okay, please remember the color. Okay, no need. You don't need to remember. I use this to help you. Okay, I'm going to cut and then I'm going to show you G packet and you make a comparison yourself. Then you will know which one you want to buy. This is revenue. This is G packet's health check. Immediately by comparing the health check, you can see that revenue is the one that is worth our time. Okay, revenue is wife material. Okay, someone we will marry and bring home. So revenue, keep it into your watch list. We wait patiently for the time, the sweet moment to marry revenue. Okay, so let's continue. SLVEST is also another one that I have been monitoring. Okay, SLVEST. You can see the chart yourself. Okay, it is again buyer in control. Okay, buyer in control. So this fella also worth our time. I think the earnings should be next week. Let me take a look. Yeah, I don't have the data because I think it's still an IPO stock. Yep. Oh, could be tomorrow or Friday or SLVEST earnings coming up real soon. Let me quickly check out the fundamentals. You give me one moment. I'm using another screen to check the fundamentals for SLVEST. Let's see whether is it good. SLVEST, wow, the earnings per share collapsed last quarter. It reported on 28th of August. 28th of August, the earnings per share collapsed. There you go. collapse. Okay, now it started to trend up. Okay, SLVEST, I need to do my homework. I need to read the earnings. Okay, so let me bring you to the earnings and let's do this together. 好吗? Let's do this together. 好吗? Okay, so you know how to read this as well. Yeah, SLVEST. Okay, so let's do this together. Okay, let's do this together. This is how I do it. Review the performance first. It will tell you why is it making money or why is it losing money. Okay, so let's see. Okay, not important, not important. So here compare, okay, compare decrease 44%. Why? The decrease in revenue was mainly due to COVID-19. Oh, because of MCO, the workers cannot continue the construction work on site. But I'm pretty sure it has already resolved. Now they can start to move around and do construction, right? Okay. From this statement itself, it means that if there is no MCO, then business as usual. They will not suffer this 44% drop. Make sense to you? Okay. So commentary on prospects. The outlook for this is optimistic. Malaysia, okay, yes, they recently also, I think, win some contract or some MOU. So it will grow tech incentive, green economy table in the recent budget. Okay, so that one next week we see whether approve or not. So this one quota thingy is the demand for the solar panel. So this one is the demand. Okay, there you go. Such development bodes well for the group. Okay, the bidding process will take 3 months to ensure the project implementation start by the end of 2020. Okay, so it has offered the solar panel contract already. Bidding process. So SLVEST win already or not? Never win yet. Haven't win yet. So the bidding is really started. So the project to start on, and so that means the results of this bidding contract should be out. Maybe you can do a Google on it and see whether did SolarVest get the contract. I think should have gotten a contract. If not, the price will not move up. The group will continue to look for new contracts for the order book. Okay, so SLVEST, SLVEST, from what I read from the earnings, from the financial report, it is down because of MCO. The workers cannot go to the site to install panel to do the construction. So right now, this conditional MCO, I think business as usual. So therefore, the earnings should recover. Okay, the earnings should recover. Based on the chart, definitely we see buyer in control. So tomorrow we wait for the VT. Okay, let me see the asset of VT on our alert system. SolarVest. Yes, I have set the VT on our alert system already. So tomorrow, if it trigger the alert, I will alert you. Okay, so this is SolarVest. Weekly chart is okay. Weekly chart wise, it is still considered low volume. Okay, it is skewed by this, so I'm going to get rid of that and just focus on this. You can see last week long white, but volume is not convincing. Okay, so this week already by Wednesday, volume is much higher than these two fellas. So if this week it can close full white candle 144, it is super bullish. Okay, it can continue the uptrend. Now remember this long upper tail at 144. So if the stock can break 144, that means it has already overcome all the sellers over here on this day. So it is a bullish sign. From the look of the chart, I can see buyer in control. Okay, so therefore SLVEST poised to go higher. Okay, poised to go higher. So we are buying here, should be quite a good price to buy, because if it really go back up 160, 170, there is meat, there is upsides in this movement. SLVEST, sweet. TechFast earning is out, is disappointed. So this one is last week topic. TechFast. Last week I shared with you TechFast earning was disappointing. And before the earnings was out, okay, I think earning was out on this day, there was two warning sign, long upper tail. So you see, if you do not know how to read chart, it can be very, very disadvantageous, right? So two shooting star warning you already. So therefore, this earning come out disappointing, and indeed the price continue to fall. So I won't touch that fast yet. Now, talk about Tiguan. Tiguan also has that warning sign, Tiguan today. Okay, but I cannot resist. I cannot resist. Hey, wow, today not too bad. Close higher. Okay, but earnings is not good, so prepare for impact tomorrow. Okay, let's talk about Tiguan first. Okay, Tiguan, I downloaded a report to share with you. Okay, so this is the Tiguan report. Okay, now this is the review of performance. Now, if you read the review of the performance, Tiguan actually performed not too bad. Okay, not too bad. And the most important paragraph, okay, that give me a glimpse of hope for tomorrow is okay, right here. Okay. Sorry. Right here, it says the current quarter, right, maintain its sales growth and improve the profitability. So the prospect by the company, given by the company, okay, now see, a company can report very good earnings, but if under the prospect they cock up and say something bearish, the stock price cannot go up. But if like Tiguan, the earnings is flat, okay, it is not terrible. Okay, we are looking for a 16% growth in Tiguan. To my dear members, we're looking for a 16% growth in Tiguan in the EPS this quarter. It failed. Okay, it declined by about 4 point something percent, which is small. Okay, very small. More importantly is under the prospect. Okay, it means the group announced that it has maintained its sales growth and also improved the profitability. So if this is what the market focus on for the next quarter, okay, in February, then Tiguan can survive tomorrow. Okay, can survive tomorrow. So there is a reason why there was a little bit of slowdown in the earning was because of the delayed commissioning of the new machine and the overseas sales effort. This is the lockdown in other countries. And the other reason that I like about this report right here is this. Okay, the commissioning of the additional stretch film line, okay, here in Europe was supposed to be completed by third quarter, but it has been pushed back to fourth quarter. Okay, so something that was supposed to continue to bring in money in third quarter pushed back to fourth quarter. That is why the earnings dip a bit. Okay, and the group has concrete plans for further capacity expansion in a few years, and they will continue to propel in the upward trend for sales. And so all in all, it was a very bullish prospect painted by the management. This segment itself could be the saving grace. Okay, wow, tonight my English quite good. Saving grace for tomorrow. Okay, Tiguan tomorrow, saving grace. Okay. So let's see another stock. So that's for Tiguan. Today I finger itchy go and buy Tiguan. Everybody know, right? Okay, so let's see tomorrow. Okay. Now, okay, more things to share. It's like that one. Trading is like that one. See, when I am very cautious on GCB and K Power, these two joker fly up. Then when I decided to be brave, okay, I've been waiting for Tiguan patiently. When I decided to be brave today, then it comes down. The earnings come down. So such is life. Therefore, there is this Sam Hui always sing this song. 明裏有時終須有，係咪？ So this one sometimes cannot force it one. If you are meant to make money slowly and steadily, you better stick to it. Okay, let's continue. UNISEM. Okay, UNISEM earnings is already out. It is solid. It's very good. So right now, I'm just waiting for it to consolidate. Show me buying control before I want to buy this stock. Okay, as of now, ding dong, earnings already out. I think not a lot of incentives. So just hang on to it. Okay. UWC is the one that I have. Okay, and I'm betting on it to report good earnings like UNISEM. Report good earnings. Now, UWC is in life science, is in semiconductor. So far, the earnings has always been very bullish about their two business segments. So UWC, just hang on to it. I don't want to add anymore because right now it's a little bit very high to add for UWC. Okay, so just hang on to it. Those of you who do not have, don't bother. Okay, you wait for February. You wait for February. Usma oil don't touch. VIVOCOM recently, a lot of people talk about it. Now it's like that one, when the stock price move up like this, a lot of people start to talk about the stock and want to get a piece of it. Already move up already like this, how to buy? Am I? Cannot lah, cannot. You need to wait and play it tactically. That means there is a meaningful correction or consolidation. Then you see buyer in control, and then you can buy in peace. On the way up like this, according to my decade of experiment, it always end up badly. Okay, always end up badly. I'm not sure about you. If you encounter the same kind of experience as me, like when you never chase, it will go up. The moment you buy this kind of stock, you lose more than you win. Okay, give me a like if you understand what I'm talking about. It's like someone up there is looking at you, purposely want to sabo your money making plans. Yeah, I see a lot of you talking about that. Okay, nice. Since everybody's on the same page, So WCT, Wexman. Okay, no more. No more. So tonight, we have revenue, HT Padu, SLVEST. Okay, so that is from tonight result. Like, what stock do you want to see? Okay, now you can post on the comments field, so we can take a look and see. Some of you may have very good lobang. Come. Who want to go first? Show me one stock. Let's read the stock together. Come. Top Glove. Wow, Top Glove. Like Top Glove at the YouTube site. Some people want to look at Top Glove, so we shall talk about Top Glove. Okay, Top Glove, as per my sharing last week, we were anticipating the test of this double top neckline. Now, this is in technical analysis, is a double top. Okay, now from this gap down all the way to today, Top Glove management has been buying back the shares. Okay, very fierce, a lot of buying here. Now EPF buy sell, messy. Okay, but Top Glove management has spent about, I think, 200 or 469 million, 70 million, 280 million thereabouts buying back shares. I'm not sure whether today did they buy or not. I haven't checked yet. Okay, so that is something that we want to be want to take note of. Okay, but it is not a guarantee that the share price can immediately fly up. But what I do see from Top Glove is it is now testing the double top neckline at 615. Okay, 615. Can it break or can it bounce? As of now, I don't know. But if I want to trade Top Glove, okay, now granted the earnings, everything will still be good. Top Glove, Supermax, Hatta, Kosan, all of them, the earnings will still be good. But you must remember one thing. The stock market is always right. Okay, you do not want to argue with the stock price. Okay, for very good reason. The stock has been announcing 2 quarters of very good earnings. Okay, yet the share price doesn't go into the all-time high. It always pull back. It's always pull back. So by now we should know that even with good earnings, these gloves companies' price are not going higher. Okay, so that is something that we want to take note of. Therefore, for the next earnings in December, I think 17th of December for Top Glove, let's take a look. Yeah, 17th of December, that week, Top Glove is going to announce its earnings. Okay, we all know the vaccines are going to come out, okay, and Europe, COVID-19 infection has reached a peak. It hasn't climbed for some time and starts to come down. Australia is recovering. China, North Asia side is quite quiet, quite safe, except Korea today, 200 cases. But Korea, from the past 6 months, from my observation, they arrest the situation very efficiently and quickly. 100, 200, they stop it, and within 1 to 2 weeks, resolve. Okay, so the whole Asia Pacific, I can say COVID-19 is totally under control. Now we talk about Europe. Europe has peaked. Okay, the infection has peaked and it starts to come down. The effect of the lockdown has been successful. So France, the Macron Prime Minister is going to talk on Saturday or Friday, if I remember correctly. So I think they're going to ease some of the lockdown. And of course, US still record infection. But Elon Musk mentioned something which is, I think, insignificant in tonight's discussion, but I just want to share with you. He took the COVID-19 test 4 times in a day, and all 4 times give 50-50 results. That means it tested positive for 2 times and negative for 2 times. So he is throwing up question on this COVID test, how accurate it is. Okay, but that one none of Top Glove business. So for US, infection is still climbing, but the vaccine, okay, the 2 vaccine is coming out real soon. Now they are applying for emergency approval. So once that is settled and done, the schedule of administering the vaccine, so that will cause pressure to all the glove stocks. Okay, why? Because glove stock move up so high so fast. It is because they are projecting few quarters ahead of earnings. More and more companies recent months came out and says that they are going to start to manufacture gloves. Okay, Marcin is one. Singapore, you have one, Aspen. Okay, and Notion is another one. So all these newcomer coming in with a lot of supply coming into the stock market, the average selling price of the gloves may start to come down. Okay, when it starts to come down, you will expect the glove stock earnings to be either stagnant or start to slow down. Okay, I think we saw it in Supermax earnings. The EPS remain at a high, but the growth is in a single-digit percentage already in terms of the EPS. So therefore, we may have already seen the peak of the gloves earnings if the vaccine is out. Therefore, even if Top Glove don't break down of this double top formation, okay, it is very unlikely that you're going to see new all-time high in glove stocks anymore. Okay, that is the first thing I want to share with you. Now, second thing, if you still want to trade the glove stock because you think the earnings is still there, okay, now my preference is, if I take Hata as an example, this is a double top formation. Hata has a head and shoulder formation from July to August. So the best way for me to know when to buy Top Glove is to observe for the buyer in control. Okay, the buyer in control kind of chart. Okay, that means like, see, going up with increasing volume, and then test the selling, the downside with low volume before the volume surge again. So this will make it a much relatively confident trade. Okay, right now Top Glove hasn't shown that kind of setup yet. Okay, and the other thing I want to highlight to you is for Tata, it is also much more obvious to trade when it broke down the head and shoulder formation. Then it was really bearish. Those people who want to short would have shorted Hata. Okay, and then when the institution come in to barbecue them, okay, they are buying, their covering of their short position will trigger a avalanche of buy orders in the market, and therefore reverses the bearish trend into a new uptrend. So similarly for Top Glove, I hope to see Top Glove come down and test 5 ringgit plus, and then reverses up just like Hata. Then it makes it easier to trade, and also we are able to get it at a lower price. Okay, so that is my strategy of monitoring and trading Top Glove going forward. My preference, again, I summarize, my preference is to see it break this 6 ringgit and test the 5 ringgit plus range, and then the V-shaped recovery, the V-shaped bounce up is where we want to sapu, just like Hata. Okay, everybody understand? Okay, if you understand, give me a yes. Give me a yes. Come on, everybody. If you understand, give me a yes. Okay, Genting. Okay, I will wait for your yes before I continue. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. You guys are fantastic tonight. Okay, I'm seeing a high number tonight. Total of 690 of you online. I'm closing in on my 1,000. I'm closing on my 1,000. Okay, the day I hit 1,000, I sing karaoke online. Joking, joking. Okay, so let's come to Genting. Okay, why Genting? Because Genting is also a stock that I am interested in for recovery play. Now, Genting Singapore has announced its earnings and it actually turned in a profit. Okay, a profit for the last quarter. Now, what happened in Genting Singapore? Okay, Genting Singapore gaming revenue. Okay, in Singapore, we don't call gambling, we call gaming. Okay, the government used the term gaming. Okay, the gaming revenue. Never mind lah. Don't know you talk about Bursa. I just use the word lah. Also, Genting Singapore gamblers went to Genting and lost 212 million, thereabouts the revenue. Okay, and the Resort World Sentosa is about 50 over million. So all in all, they are profitable in the last quarter, Genting Singapore. So we can see that this is despite social distancing. That means not everybody crowd together at the roller table and shout black, 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 or or blackjack. It's social distancing, so not all the tables are open. And yet, the gamblers lost 200 over million to Genting Singapore. So therefore, we can look at Genting Malaysia and we can guesstimate that if the gamblers return to Genting Malaysia to gamble, the revenue, the earnings will recover. Okay, so this is with disregard of, okay, so this is without vaccine. So with vaccine, if the pandemic is over, more people travel around, I think Genting and business will recover because the gamblers, they are cooped at home for too long, never go, right? Cannot tahan. So they will want to go. By the way, I'm not sure whether Genting Malaysia, can you go up to Genting to gamble now? I do not know. So can someone tell me from Malaysia? Are you able to go Genting to gamble now? Genting Malaysia? Because now it's CMCO in Selangor, KL, so I'm not too sure if you are able to visit Genting, Malaysia. Are you able to? No. Okay. Okay. No. No is good. Okay, no is good because everybody know now that if the casino open, Genting revenue is going to improve. Okay, so that is our anticipation. So Genting Malaysia, we can keep a watch out for this stock. Now, forget about the technical level here. You can see 264 resistant and whatnot. Don't just use technical analysis blindly. So if I want to make money from trading Genting Malaysia, I am going to buy, okay, with the anticipation that the lockdown will be successful in 2 to 3 weeks time. People will be able to go Genting and play the machines in the highlands. Okay, so we are going to watch out for the chart to show us buyer in control. Can you see the Singapore chart over here? Buying coming into the stock, after that it consolidated for 3 days with lower volume. So this is the kind of setup that I want to see happening in Genting Malaysia. Then that will be my first time in the longest time that I'm going to place a trade on Genting M. I have been skipping Genting M for a long time, since 2018 when they increases the casino tax, and then they got problem with the Fox Studio, the theme park. Okay, so all these troubles seems to be over. Okay, it all seems to be over in 2019 before the pandemic hits. Okay, so like this is one recovery play that we can participate. Okay, just wait for the pullback with low volume, and when the return of long white candle just like this, okay, just like this, we know that it is going to continue to go up. Okay, now it's already up, don't chase. Okay, don't chase, we just be patient and wait for the pullback. At least now we know that at least now we know that Genting M is one post-pandemic play that we want to catch. Okay, Genting, you can see on the weekly chart, the buyer already stepped back into Sapu the stock. Okay, so this is the worst of the pandemic. It's over. Okay, so it is time to stop thinking about the glove and focus on post-pandemic play like Genting Malaysia. And of the banks, I only pick up CIMB Bank this week. Okay, you can see on the weekly chart, the worst is over. Buyer already stepped back into the stock. It should continue to go above 4 ringgit in December, January onward. So this could be the lowest of the bank already. Now, based on the price that I buy, 325. Okay, 325. That time, let me show you right here. Let me show you. Okay, for the post-pandemic play, CIMB. So let's take a look. Okay, so two post-pandemic play for me, Genting Malaysia and CIMB. Oh, sorry, three. And AirAsia. AirAsia, but that one is slightly more risk than the bank. Okay, now for the bank, I'm looking at a price to book ratio of 0.5. Now, what this price to book ratio means that you are paying 50 cents for $1 stock. Okay, that means if CIMB is worth $1, you are paying 50 cents for it. That is what price to book ratio means. That means CIMB sell everything is worth $1. You are now buying it at 50 cents. Price to book ratio. Okay, so this is only during crisis time, pandemic time, you will ever see this level. Okay, so this is a good time to pick up the banks in my humble opinion. Okay, humble opinion. So that is for CIMB. Okay, Supermax is also the same. Supermax, top glove, whatever is the same. Okay, Supermax, you don't get the double top formation, but you want to see buyer in control. All the gloves are now moving unison together. Okay, so if you cannot see the buyer in control, then I will still want to wait. Okay, I will still want to wait. Okay, so right now don't have. So don't need to be bothered with this. Okay, let me see what is the next stock. Nick Ng say VIP can still go Genting. Okay, those okay, Genting, I already finished my story. So let's continue. Let's see what else are we looking at? What other stuff? I'm scrolling back. DGB, what is DGB? I never traded this stock before, no? DGB. Okay, DGB, this chart itself, you can see that it is not a very interesting stock. You can see the candles. Yeah, 3 cent stock, I always skip one. This is micro penny share. Skip. Next one. Hyaptech. C. Hyaptech, what does Hyaptech do? Hyaptech chart is not so obvious, okay, but let me try my best. Hyaptech, I don't trade Hyaptech, so let me try to find out what does Hyaptech do. Okay, Hyaptech fundamental is not good, or it's doing steel. Steel usually I skip. All the Lion industry, M steel, K steel, all this steel I skip. Okay, reason being, I do not think the construction sector is bullish yet. Okay, you may go for 1 or 2 bit kind of profit, but that is not my style. So I prefer to go into a good company with earnings potential and ride the trend. Okay, ride the trend. Senko. Okay, I want to talk about Senko because I do have a signal on Senko this week, and the bloody hell still doesn't want to wake up. Okay, now Senko, if you look at the chart, okay, I wouldn't say buyers are strongly in control, but I do see signs of buyer. Let me show you where. Here, and here. Okay, now especially when I see this hammer, right, this is the time where you see buying, because for a stock to close away from the day low into the near the day high, okay, it requires buying. So after you see this and you see 2 low volume days, you know that the selling has stopped. All we are looking forward now is the volume spike with increasing volume, okay, with white candle. And we do see in Pohua, Homelit, Lian Hin, all this already happening. So Senko may be a sympathy play. Okay, Senko may be or you take a look at Lian Hin. Okay, Lian Hin is another one, right? I was too focused on the glove stock that I missed this Lian Hin. But luckily, Ahwat pay for it. You can see Lian Hin stock, buyers are firmly in control. Can you see? firmly in control. Okay, let me share with you. I forgot to share with you the catalyst for these furniture stock. Why are they going up? Okay, now first of all, you need to know these facts. Okay, around the world, new home sales are going up. You're talking about UK, US, Singapore, Malaysia. I'm not sure. I never read that piece of news from Malaysia. Okay, but Japan, I think a lot of places, even China, new home sales are going up. And there is a shift in US where they start to move out from the city and live in the suburbs. And because of the work from home, they realize that, hey, they can work without paying the expensive rent in the city. And therefore, when they balik their kampong, they go back to the suburban, they start to buy new furniture. Okay, because they need to work from home, they realize they cannot keep sitting at the dining table to work, so they set up a home office kind of setup. So there was an increase in orders for all our furniture manufacturers. So I'm only following a few. So let me read the names to you. Lian, Homeritz, of course, Pohuat, Wegmans, okay, Senko as well. So all of them talk about increased orders during the last 3 months, okay, especially from US side. All right. Now the only risk is USD has been falling against the ringgit, so it may affect the earnings of the furniture manufacturer going forward. So the currency we also need to monitor. If it falls too much, it may eat into the profit of these companies. So you have to watch out if you are a furniture lover. So right now, all of them are saying that they saw an increase orders. Okay, and typically the orders for furnitures are very strong towards the end of the year where they are more festival. But this time round, they see an increase in orders. So if the festive orders comes along as well in December, November period, then we can expect another good quarter from the furniture manufacturers next year, February. Right now, for November 1, Lian was the first one to report, and it reported very strong set of earnings. So now we are looking forward to Homeritz and of course Ahwat. Okay, Ahwat. Hey, let's take a look at Ahwat chart. Damn bloody satisfying. Damn bloody satisfying. 他妈的 wait damn long for this white candle. Hopefully tomorrow continue. Okay, hopefully tomorrow continue. Break is all time high. Yeah, all time high. Now all time high. Okay, all time high. Nobody is stuck at the high. Therefore, the share price should move up and not down. If it moves down from all time high with high volume, it is a very clear indication that selling has taken place. So I will lock the hell in the profit and move on with my life. That is my anticipation for this poll one. Okay. All right. So I think we have gone very good. Okay, not gone very good. I think we have got a very good session tonight. We cover a lot of stocks and we found 3 wonderful stocks. Let me summarize. Revenue, HT Padu, and SLVEST. Okay. So for the members, these 3 stocks, tomorrow we shall identify the VT and the broadcast. Okay. So for the non-members, I hope you enjoy yourself tonight. Okay. So I promise you next week. Okay. Next week, I am going to talk lesser on my stocks. I think you have a lot of stocks you want me to cover. I always overdo it and talk about my stock. So I'm going to cut on my stock and talk more about your stock next week. Okay, so I hope you come back again next Wednesday and let's achieve another record tonight, close to 700. So one day, hopefully I am able to break 1,000. Then I have to thank all of you for supporting, for the strong support. Okay, and also please help me share this session with all your friends. Now, for those of you who are new and interested to learn trading and investment, okay, I am going to share with you for the next 15 minutes what my training program can do for you. Okay, those of you who are already members, who are already well versed in trading, you are just coming here for the updates. I thank you for your time. So let me now bring everybody to my training, okay, to my training and explain to you how my training may be able to help you. Now, this is how I look. Okay, I'm a bit shy, so I am not showing you my face in the webinar always. So this is my static face. Okay, this is the 60 days trading Bursa with Chart Nexus. My name is Yihua. director of Chart Nexus. So I have over 15, 16 years of trading experience. Okay, trading experience. So I'm here to set up this program, and hopefully all the members that is trading under me can make money. That is my objective. So learn how to identify stock. That one also very important. Okay, so under this program, you have got three services that is there to help you. Now, this program is not about learning only. It's about my service to help you pick up trading as a skills, okay, as a mentor. So you will have a mobile app, okay, from me, so that you will be able to receive my broadcast whenever there is a stock that trigger our entry, and you will have this access to the private group, okay, in Facebook, and also the software that I'm using tonight. You have access to this software as well for the next 60 days, which is this screener over here. This is how we found SLVEST, revenue, and HT Padu. Okay, now remember, not all these stocks can buy. So which one to buy? You have to use the second tool, which will be provided to you, this one, to check the FA, to check the earnings trend, and also to do projection. Is it the price too high? Then don't buy. Okay, so these two tools will be yours. You'll be able to use it. Now, how do you learn how to use it? Okay, under this Malaysia private invite group, under units, these are where all the training videos are kept. The first few videos will teach you how to use the ESP master and the Diva, Diva, and the pips. Okay, how to calculate the price target using the pips tool. Okay, under the FA. So the first few videos teach you how to use the software, and this video number 2, how to identify volume trigger, is very important. This will teach you how to know when exactly to buy. Like I said, wait for the long white to come in. So long white come in, what is the volume to look for? This is the one to teach you. And then price action, okay, advanced shooting star. You see shooting star on the chart doesn't mean it's going to come down. So there are certain things to pay attention to tell you that, hey, this shooting star is harmless. So this is a video to learn. Another strategy which I didn't cover today is a smarter way to buy low. Okay, so this is a strategy where if you want to buy low and not break out, okay, sometimes there's some stocks. Recently we don't have. Not that I can recall. So recently it's all VT stock. So there are some times where we can use the smarter way to buy low to buy stock, okay, when the stock market is falling. So this is a strategy to use. And we have got profit taking strategy, sell rule explain. You know how to buy, you must know how to sell. And then the other 3 videos which I find personally the most important is the trading portfolio management. How do you build your profit buffer, okay, to tahan the pullback of the stock market? When you buy 5, how do you sell 3, keep 2, or sell 2, keep 3 stock? So this is the video to teach you that. And then we have got 2 position sizing option for the members to choose. Okay, so this is position sizing by percentage allocation, so that even when a stock, even if a stock plunges 50%, you are relatively unharmed. Okay, so position sizing is very important. Okay, so therefore we have got videos covering that, and the rest of the technical analysis is provided in the training video as well. Okay, then from day to day, every day we have a discussion going on. Okay, so for those members who are online right now, these posts only last from 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. So any question you want to ask, you post the next day, which is the 19th. So you can see this is the 18th November thread. So this is what we are talking about today. And then I saw Air Asia Japan file, so I shared this with all the members. So okay, now let me share this with you. Okay, since we are at this post, for banks, for post-pandemic play, I dare to bet on the banks. Okay, but airlines can run out of cash before the post-pandemic happens, so the risk is there. So when you want to trade Air Asia, please remember this. Okay, please remember this. Between the bank and the airlines, there is this difference. Okay, so you can see this 17th of November, and every week I will conduct a webinar. Now this week, Monday, because I got something on, I couldn't conduct the webinar, so I postponed it to tomorrow, Thursday. So all the members, please take note, tomorrow we have a members only webinar. So this is how I conduct it, through our member only page, Facebook Live. So this is where we will talk about the stocks in more details, the trading levels, and so on. Okay, every week one time. So by joining me for the 60 days about 2 months, so you have about 8 to 9 weekly session for members only. Okay, so this is the Facebook group and the alert. Okay, the alert it will be delivered to your mobile phone. Okay, to your mobile phone. So now I'm showing you the alert that you will receive. Like Pohua, 9 days ago we bought the stock. Pohua. Pohua is the stock that we use the smarter way to buy low strategy. See, I tell all the member. Okay, instead of using VT. So this is Pohua. And then every day, 2 message from me. Opening bell will tell you what to expect from the stock market today. Okay. And then you have got the halftime is where I update all the status of the stocks that we are trading. Okay, a halftime report. So if you are very busy with your work, halftime at least you must read so that you know the stocks that we are holding, we are tracking. Is it time to buy? Can we still hold? Is it time to sell? Very important. Okay, so at least 2 messages from me, and during the day, if there's any trade that we can trade, like Pohua, I will specially post for you. Okay, so along the week, Pohua is one. Then CIMB, when I buy CIMB, okay, I inform all the group. So I am someone who is hands-on. So when I trade the market, I find certain stock that I myself interested in, I will share together with the community. Okay, so this is like on the job training. Okay, I get my feedback together with the members. So QES, Senko as well, VTMAT. Okay, so these are all the recent stock, IFCA as well. So these are the stocks that we bought recently. And today we have Tiguan. Okay, so Tiguan today I won. Okay, that there is selling existed, but usually it always achieve higher earnings. Okay, therefore I highlighted the risk to the member. Risk is if the earning is less than 16% growth, we lose. Okay, so this is something that we have to watch out for tomorrow for all the members who are in Tiguan together with me. And anyway, that I said about Tiguan, the prospect is good, so it may be the saving grace for tomorrow. Okay, so you see, we trade together. We don't only teach and then leave you alone. We trade together. So if you want to learn more about the training program, and also these are the testimonial by my members, okay, you can come to our Facebook page, right? Okay, you come to our Facebook page, you can see that under the comments field, okay, under the comments field right here, okay, is where all my members have shared their kind testimonial on how they find the training program. So if you are interested to find out about how this program help you, you can come in to read how has the program helped these fellow members. Okay, so I randomly just pick a few to read to you. I just anyhow scroll. Okay, from this Saravanan. Okay, your way of analyzing both from technical and fundamental of a stock is easy to understand and apply. Okay, so you see, then I have been with CNX for years. The TH screener is very good. Yihuan mentorship has helped me. Yihuan is me, by the way. Forgot to introduce my name. And then in Chinese, 神准. Okay, well, why 神准 is because I only trade fundamentally good stock. So that will reduce my unnecessary losses by up to 75%. Okay, and then you have got sign up with Alex. Sign up with China since 2020 June. Can conclude that it's great to have Yihua as coach. His detailed explanation and analysis are valid and good. Also, these are some of the testimonials. So if you are interested, come and read, okay, for a peace of mind to know what you are signing up for and how I can help you. So for this unlimited 60 days access to the training program, okay, it is not going to cost you an arm or a leg. It is just a small investment of 638 ringgit. Okay, if you have been losing more than this amount every single month, despite this year 2020 as a bullish year, okay, I suggest that you stop whatever you are doing and join this program and learn under me for the next 60 days. It will change the way you look at the stock market and pick stocks, okay, how to pick stocks to trade instead of just blindly following GETS or VIVOCOM, get stuck at a high, get into top growth, don't know how to sell. So all these, okay, for me, I go through the whole trade life cycle with the members. Identifying the stock, we buy the stock, we hold the stock, we sell the stock together. Okay, every step of the way is mentored. All right, so this is the program fee, 638 ringgit. Now, if you have any question, now, by the way, this 638 ringgit will not be forever there, yeah? Okay, so if not for the COVID, this program actually costs you 4,288 ringgit for a 1-year program. So what we have done here is we have moved online instead of the physical event where we used to impose the fee of 4,288 ringgit. So now we break it into very affordable, low quantum, 638 ringgit, so that anybody can have at least one lesson with me. Okay, at least one lesson with me and learn how to do it. If you already know how to do it after one session with me, 60 days with me, then you can trade by yourself already. You don't need to renew again. So if you, after 60 days, you find it very beneficial and you love to hear my views and also the stocks that I trade, just renew another 60 days and get access to all the tools. Okay, so we have make it very, very affordable for more people to join us by lowering our entry. Okay, 638. Remember, this is after the COVID-19. So before the COVID-19, it is 4288. So before we revert back to our 1-year program, 4288, seize the opportunity and learn from me at 638 for the 60 days. Okay, go. Right. So thank you, Michael, for speaking up. Thank you. Appreciate it. All right. So right now, if you got any question with regards to the training program, feel free to leave a comment. Me and my assistant will try to answer your question, okay, about the training program. Now, those of you who are ready to embark on this wonderful journey with me, go to the link. We have pinned up the comment with the link to sign up for the program. Okay, join the program. I will help you in the next 60 days. Okay, Alan, you asked what happened after 60 days. After 60 days, okay, if you still need my help, just renew another 60 days. Very simple. Okay, it is by a subscription basis. It is like Netflix. Okay, it is like Netflix. Keep subscribing as you need it. The day you are independent, you don't need it anymore. You graduated, you don't need to renew anymore. Okay, right? Any more question? Both on YouTube and Facebook, feel free. We also have a WhatsApp number over there, right? Okay, WhatsApp number. So if you have got question, you can also WhatsApp to us, which we will respond tomorrow lah, for WhatsApp. Right now, I'm still online. My assistant is online. If you've got question, just feel free to post under the comments field. Wendy, get someone to call me. I don't think it's wise to put your number on the comment field. Later the whole world call you. Oh, so it's better you text the number. Okay, you text the number. So the tools and software also per subscription. Yes, the tools and the software are also subscription based. But the method of reading candle and trading volume, you can use any software, you are able to do it. Okay. So the method of the analysis is not tied down to the software, as you can see, right? The stock selection as well. I hope I answered your question, Alan. Well, I on a little bit of music. Also, so that there's no there's a background, nice background music going on while I await your question. No problem, Alan. Who wants to ask questions about the training program? No problem, Ian. And thanks, Ray Hong, for highlighting MedX. Tomorrow we take a look. Thanks, Alan. Thanks, Alan. Zhixiang, tomorrow, not tomorrow. Zhixiang, next week I will talk less on my stock and focus on all your stocks. Okay, so right now I will just answer questions with regards to the trading program. Okay, while I await your question. Okay, while I wait for your question, US market has opened, so just ask any question, right? I'll still be around. Let me log into my trading platform for the Angmo market first. Okay, feel free, ask question. I'm still around. May I know, okay, Lian, may I know what are the common topics that you will normally talk during the private webinar? Okay, private webinar will be more details on how to identify the VT level, the stocks that we are trading, okay, the stocks that we are trading and the trading levels, okay, and member will ask about trading question. Definitely more details than what we are covering tonight.
Insurance plan in the market that rewards you for staying healthy.
Okay, the stock selection process as well.
It is also one of the best.
It's a good chance for the members to ask questions when we have the private session.
With over 100 early, intermediate, and late stage illness. Plus, you will get monthly payouts of up to $5,000 for 3 years if you are diagnosed.
天才总是如流星飞逝，如果没有当年那场意外，他现在可能会是一位依旧充满理想的摇滚帅大叔。本期我们一起听听黄家驹的音乐故事。
Once you enroll, will someone contact me? Oh yes, after you sign up for the program, okay, you look out for our welcome email. Okay, then you follow the welcome email step by step to get access to all the resources. Okay.
1962年，黄家驹出生在香港的一个普通劳工家庭。17岁那年，他捡到一把破木吉他，他便无可救药地喜欢上了音乐。1983年，黄家驹结识了2位志同道合的好友李荣潮和郑伟谦，他们一。
Okay, Lin, I hope I have answered your question. Tonight is actually also quite an important night because this NVIDIA semiconductor stock is going to announce its earnings, so should be good for our other tech stocks, UWC and so on. Right, any more last question before we call it a night? Really happy to see 600 tonight. Okay, hopefully next week we can hit another record. Alright, so if there's no more question, okay, I will call it a night now. Thank you for your participation. If you got any more questions, feel free to WhatsApp to us. Okay, tomorrow we'll reply. Okay, thank you, ladies and gentlemen. I hope you have a very safe time over in Malaysia. Okay, wear your mask. Try not to go out. I will see you again next Wednesday. Alright, thank you very much. Goodbye and good night.